Hello, welcome to Alchemical Tarot, your daily spark of inspiration, imagination, and intuition. Whether you're here for greater alignment, more clarity, just a gentle cosmic nudge in the right direction, you're really welcome here. And I'm very excited to see what the cards will bring today. We have our first card already. Let's see, whoa, and several more. So these are the two that sort of turn face up. And we have an Ace of Wands. Brand new fire in your belly today. The Ace is the very beginning of the suit of Wands. And the Wands is sheer life force, sort of stepping up and stepping into your power today. Feeling that rush of new inspiration. What's coming through for you today? And I always sort of say with these ones is, where can you get out of your own way and just sort of be the clearest channel you can for your higher purpose, your highest sense of self, the divinity within you? Where can you allow that to just be shining through you today? Another brand new card here. We have the Ace of Swords. Lots of newness, lots of freshness today. Fresh source of clarity. With the swords, we're thinking about the mind, so it can be new ideas coming through, inspiration. It can be you using your imagination for something very new. What's that today? So we've got a lot of energy here, this kind of very sparkly energy, very new, very fresh. And we're closing out a chapter. We're at a 9 of Wands. So we have here the 1, brand new energy. But we also have the 9, which is saying that some things have become tired. You may be actually physically exhausted at this stage. There's a lot of energy in the air. And with this one, it seems like you've been fighting for a while. You've been fighting for something. You've been putting a lot of effort into it. It may be that you've kind of gained some ground. You've stepped out, you've stepped into new territory, and you're feeling it, but you may be feeling a little bit unstable. You're not quite sure what this next phase will bring. But it's interesting because we are at a 9, and that's closing down a chapter. And I think that's quite important when we have these brand new energies coming in for you. So I'd say with the 9 that you're nearly there. You've got new ideas to do other things. And so I think this is just bringing this, using this energy to bring this sort of chapter to a close for you here. You may be wounded, you may have come through fighting, but you're just about done. This phase is almost at an end because we have such new energy coming in now that's going to give you that lift to sort of push through, close down this whole cycle, and moving on to new things. As we can see from this person here, he has kind of created a barrier, a fence around himself. But he stepped through it. So for me, this is you kind of up leveling. It's you going into onto fresh ground, exploring new things. So he's got his wand in his hand, and this is that wand. You're going to be going to pastures new, and you're going to be taking new ideas, new enthusiasm with you. So today might be a day to set an intention as well for this new phase of your life. So I invite you now to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's very much appreciated. And I'm going to ask you to go into a short meditation with me. I do like to integrate these energies into your subconscious because I believe that over time, if we layer that subconscious with enough of the good stuff, then it starts to show up and reflect in our outside world. So if you're willing and able today, I'd ask you to close your eyes and let's take some breaths into this newness, this new energy. I'd like you to sit up straight wherever you are. If you're lying down, whatever you're doing right now, I'd like you just to imagine a very straight spine, if you can. Where can you feel that alignment from heaven to earth? Imagine that you are this divine being right here, right now. So reaching up and feeling the length between the vertebrae, reaching heaven to earth. Where can you be this clearest channel of divine energy coming down through you and up through you from from Mother Nature, from the source down and from the ground up? Where can you just feel those energies moving through you? And where can you imagine that you are? And I get quite confused whether you're an aerial, whether you're a receiver. I think you're kind of both. Where can you be receiving those signals, but also giving out your own frequency? Broadcasting a signal, a clear note of who you are and what it is that you're asking for today. So setting a clear intention, this new energy. And just sitting for a moment with this straight spine, asking yourself what that feels like. To be a clear channel with clear intention. Can you sit for a moment and let's do that? Let's get very clear, very straight. I'm going to take a moment of quietness now. And I'd like you to form an intention either for right now in this moment, whether it's an intention for the day or for this next phase, this next chapter of your life. Think about that intention now. And now I want to think about how far you've come. Let's celebrate that today. Let's think about the journey you've been on. You may be a bit battered and bruised with this. There's been a lot of energy put into how far you've come. And it's coming to an end. This particular cycle is coming to an end. So where can you hold ground now? Know how much you've done and allow this new energy to lift you and give you the strength to close it down and finish whatever it is you need to do in this particular cycle. Knowing that you've set an intention and that new energy is going to drive you to new places, new experiences, new skills. Broadcast that very loud, very clear, and have it very clear in your mind. This sense of new direction. And put a smile on your face if you can. And coming back to the room in your own time, open your eyes. Fresh energy today. Where can you be the clearest channel? Where can you bring your enthusiasm and your energy to this very moment, knowing that it's unfolding with a whole new fresh chapter for you? Can you get very clear? You don't have to know what the end result is like right now, but you can, for now, understand there's this new ideas, new inspiration coming in, and set that intention for this next phase. And maybe use some of this new energy to carry you through and get some of the stuff you just need to get done, get it done today. Close down this chapter and know that you're setting out on a whole new adventure. And have a wonderful day.